Federico Chiesa shown again by Arne Slot. Bro, I don't really understand. Personally, this makes zero sense to me. This makes see. I just hope that Arne Slot will have perfect explanation to this. I think 7 p.m. will be press conference, and most likely, I think this question will be thrown at him. Why not add Federico Chiesa? I don't really understand, because this is clearly, I wouldn't say it's selection error. This is clearly selection decision. That's the truth. You decided not to choose this player. That's the truth. I just hope that he clears the air during his press conference, because right now Liverpool squad to travel to Turkey to face Galatasaray have been reviewed. Alisson, Gomez, Endo, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, Milos Kekes, Florian Wirtz, Mamadashvili, Woodman, Ryan Gravenberg, Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexander Isak, McAllister, Musala, Bradley, Jones, Kodigabo, Ekitike, Robertson, Jeremy Frimpong, and Ngomoa. Now, there is no Federico Chiesa here. Now, there is no explanation right now about this kind of thing. It means that, I don't know, I think Arne Slot have left every fan right now to drop maybe their own speculations, or maybe to drop anything concerning the situation, maybe anything they think at all. Because, come on, make it make sense to me. This player have proven, this player have given everything. This player have done what a proper striker need to do right now. So I don't know why he is not being, he's not given the chance that, he actually deserved. Because right now, bro, believe me, there is no Liverpool player more than another player. I don't really understand. He's also a Liverpool player. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. Right now, in Liverpool's attack, I see Federico Chiesa as the sharpest attacker right now in Liverpool's squad. Maybe after Federico Chiesa, you count Hugo Ekitike, then before Mohamed Salah right now, going by their current form. Now, last season, or maybe, I think last season, so many people were criticizing Federico Chiesa, going by the fact that, he don't actually deliver whenever he's being called upon. And, if Arne Slot drops him on the bench, no issues. There's no, nothing at all. But right now, he is actually, making perfect statement. He wants game time. So I don't really understand why all this treatment. And there is no clear explanation. Like I said earlier, I think Arne Slot will most likely give perfect and clear reason why this is happening in this press conference. I think the press conference, he will be doing this press conference alongside Hugo Ekitike. I just confirmed it right now that Hugo Ekitike will be alongside, and maybe most likely they will be asking Hugo Ekitike, about the red card. He actually got against Southampton in the League Cup. Anyways, like I always say, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give us a like, and we are going to love for you to hit that subscribe button. Now, speaking also about Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa was dropped. Remember, Liverpool's pre-season tour. He was dropped. He was not used. He did not travel with the boys. So I don't know. I think this is personal. That is what I think. This is personal. Right now, Federico Chiesa have delivered. Last match, he came and also delivered. I think in the League Cup, he got 2 assists and played perfectly well. Even Arne Slot, I think his press conference or maybe post-match conference, when he was actually asked, some couple of questions about Federico Chiesa, and he's made mention some things. Personally, I was worried about that kind of thing. So it means that if this player don't produce this kind of thing, he will not get game time, because he was actually saying that with the way he performed, he most likely will be getting more game time right now. Right now, we know that so many Liverpool players are not producing the magic, but they are getting game time. So I don't know why the pressure, why the heat is on, Federico Chiesa. I don't really understand. This player have done everything. First was, pre-season tour, he was excluded. Second, initial Champions League squad, he was excluded. I don't know. Okay, let us assume that, that was clearly not, that was clearly not the making of Arne Slot, going by the fact that the homegrown rules and all that in the Champions League. Now Giovanni Leone is injured, and Federico Chiesa have been added to the Champions League squad, unless maybe they have not actually, will I say, finalized the paperwork or something like that. Because make it make sense to me. Why? Personally, I have to check this kind of thing. It means that, see, when I checked it, you can actually have 12 subs on the bench and also 11 players on the pitch, making it total of 21 players. So you can actually have 21 men squad going for a Champions League match. But when you check Liverpool squad list, Liverpool 21. So why excluding this player? That is the reason why I said Arne Slot will most likely have perfect explanation to this. This makes zero sense. This might most likely send negative signals, everywhere right now, both including the fans, both in the dressing room and all that. Bro, if you want a competition, I think you should most likely, play every player depending on their form. You cannot say this is a competition when you don't play, some players. Let us assume that you want, Mohamed Salah and Federico Chiesa to compete, and you don't give Federico Chiesa starting lineup sometimes. I don't think that's a competition. No. If you want a competition between Federico Chiesa and Cody Gakpo, then some of the time you start Federico Chiesa, so that in the second half, when you bring Cody Gakpo, he will understand that there is something at stake. He will most likely want to produce either a goal or an assist, so that it will elevate his chances of getting starting lineup in the next match. But I think, like I said earlier, Arne Slot will have perfect explanation to this. And with this list, it means that one thing is certain right now: Federico Chiesa will most likely start the match against Chelsea. If Federico Chiesa does not start against Chelsea again, bro, I think at that point, I think this weekend we are going to know if maybe Arne Slot wants this player to leave the club or not. That's the truth. And do you know one sweet thing about this kind of thing? Is the fact that if Arne Slot happens to win the match, I think so many Liverpool fans will not talk about this again. That's the truth. Last season, we saw so many times this kind of thing happen to so many Liverpool players. It happened to Javier Elliott. It happened to I think Nunes at some point. It happened to Federico Chiesa. Yet Liverpool were winning, and there was no much difference, because you can't say play this player because the system is already working. But right now we know that the system is weak. Liverpool play weak right now. When you watch Liverpool's matches for the beginning of season, in as much as Liverpool put perfect performance in the second half, most times I don't know. I think Liverpool trains for only 45 minutes. I don't really understand. But when you check their performances in the second half, you understand that most times Liverpool, they are always weak, despite going by the fact that most times Liverpool still get the winning goal. But Liverpool's performance is always weak. Now, Federico Chiesa right now, anytime he's on the pitch, Liverpool getting a goal is always very, very high. He did that against Bournemouth. He did that against Crystal Palace, and also did that in League Cup. So come on, what do you expect from this player right now? I don't know. It's too sad, man. But anyways, I think, like I said earlier, Arne Slot will most likely clear the air tonight, 7 p.m. Personally, I will not miss that for anything. And also, lest I forget, it's been confirmed right now that Victor Osimhen is currently training with Galatasaray this afternoon, and most likely will be making it, against Liverpool. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give us a like, and we are going to love for you to hit that subscribe button. We are Liverpool, and that means more. You will never walk alone.